much. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
It's time for live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Coverage is brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage is also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Now let's go to the stadium for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
2-1. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee, Washington for today's district championship match between the Wenatchee Panthers and the West Valley Yakima Rams. Again, I'm Sebastian Moraga. Pleasure to have you with us. Next to me, as always, is this fine gentleman, our soccer expert, Matt Wisen. And I gotta tell you, when you got a team like Wenatchee that is hot as a pistol right now, 12 games in a row, won, undefeated in league, is there a hope for a team like West Valley Yakima? It's a streaky team. They win a lot, then they lose a lot. They win a lot, they lose a lot. They're on a hot streak of their own themselves, so we might encounter something really special today.
Yeah, absolutely. There is hope for West Valley. This is playoffs, and anything can happen. Wenatchee has had, like you said, 12 some odd games in a row, plus 9 goal differential, or actually plus
30 something.
Plus 30 something. Yeah, they've only given up 9 the whole year. They've got confidence. They beat West Valley twice. They hung four goals on them both times, and it's 8 goals for, 3 goals against. That's kind of the danger. Also, is overconfidence. So if West Valley can come out and make things difficult for Wenatchee off the bat, they don't have to play the whole game that way, but really just try and get that first goal, and the whole game's going to be different from there on. That's probably West Valley's their task for the night.
Continuing to talk about West Valley, it is important that they get off to a fast start, that they try to set the tempo early on. Don't get Wenatchee too comfortable in their own field. There isn't a whole great deal of a crowd to speak of right now, so it's going to be just 11 on 11. The crowd's not going to be a factor. It's going to be basically getting out of their own game, getting them out, setting the tempo, and making them wonder, why is this being so difficult all of a sudden?
Yeah, exactly. That's their task. The first 10, 20 minutes, just foot down to the floor, and go. Defensively, go. Offensively, try and look for breaks, try and look for lucky breaks, and put Wenatchee on their heels. If they can't do that, it might be a long night for West Valley.
Absolutely. Now, speaking about Wenatchee, to what do you attribute the self-confidence with which they're playing right now? 12 wins in a row, undefeated in league.
A couple things. So they've got some senior leaders that have been around for a while that are solid players, that are good leaders. They've got a well-educated team that have been together for some club. A lot of good club players on this team with some good coaching. And those two things, I mean a lot. And then the new coach comes in, and takes the reins off a team that had some success the last few years, and maybe with some new energy, something to prove, whatever. And she's got those girls listening, and they're playing well.
There's plenty of buy-in, to be sure. 12 games in a row, one for Wenatchee. That doesn't happen without listening to Coach a whole lot. When we come back, we'll do our own listening to Coach as we interview Coach Kirkpatrick in our pregame show. We'll be right back after this.
This is the time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant that they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place. Our family is here for your family.
The Triple Topper's back!
This November, what makes Abby's Triple Topper so great? It's the pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and ground beef toppings piled to the edge. It's a whole lot of pizza at a very special price. Order your Triple Topper at abbys.com.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. It's playoff time for the Wenatchee Panthers, and next to us is the head coach of the Panthers, Ashton Kirkpatrick. Coach, welcome. Well, first thing first, I gotta go back to what we were talking in the pregame with Matt. 12 games in a row, undefeated in league. First-year coach. How does this recipe come together?
I think mostly hard work and discipline. I think the whole goal for the season was to kind of change the culture of the program. For me as a coach, my method is discipline and hard work. And I told the girls, we got to do what we can do to control, our portion of these wins. And so far we've done it. Hopefully today we can continue to do it. But I think the last time we talked, I told you ultimately the goal is state championship. So you don't get those without hard work and discipline. So we might not always be the better team, but if we can work hard, I think we can push through some of these games up ahead of us.
How did you achieve such buy-in with a team that you hadn't coached before?
I was their assistant coach last year.
Not as the head coach. I'm sorry.
I think I bring a lot of energy, and I believe that these girls can do it. And again, we might not be the most talented group of girls, but I think letting them know that I believe in them and that we can do it is a huge difference maker. I think having a coach that is telling you every day that you're capable of something, all of a sudden you start believing it and you do buy into that.
And you mentioned you were the assistant coach. The fact that you were in a way a known commodity also allowed you to perhaps reach these players faster and more effectively than you would have if you had come out from a different school, no?
Absolutely, yeah. And the girls even said it too. They said they already knew my coaching style. They were familiar with me. Plus, I grew up here, and I've helped Coach Springer in the past for other years, so I've just kind of always been in the background helping out. And I know a lot of these girls and their families, just being a local, so I think that helps, just a familiar face around.
All right, let's talk about today's game. West Valley Yakima, what kind of team are you going to face today? You've played them twice, beaten them twice. How difficult will it be to beat a team 3 times in a row?
It's always very difficult to beat a team 3 times. I think no matter who we played, we knew it was the 3rd time playing them, and I think we kind of got their card, but they got our card too. They're a very offensive-minded team. Luckily, we have a very good defense. We've had 8 shutouts this season. We've only had 7 goals scored against us this league season, so I do feel good about that matchup, but they're going to press us hard. And I told the girls, even if we give a goal up, I think offensively we bring more to the table, so we should be able to capitalize and score more. At the end of the day, it's whoever scores more, so that's what we're shooting for.
All right, absolutely. Looking forward to it. That was Ashton Kirkpatrick, head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, 40 minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can use this time warranty.
Great. I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Welcome back, folks. We are a few minutes away from the start of this district championship matchup between the West Valley Rams, hailing from Yakima County, and your Wenatchee Panthers. Let's go right away to the starting lineups. First, the visiting Rams, coached by Jason Baker, assisted by Cesar Farias. Starting under the 3 tubes for the Rams is number 0, Isabela Duran. Number 7, Bella Rotondo. Number 8, Gigi Doucette. Number 9, Lucy Plant. Number 11, Alisa Farias. Number 13, Lexi Jaramillo. Number 15, Sloan Neisler. Number 16, Joy Lally. Number 17, Kara Baker. Number 20, Sage Williams. And number 21, Eva Farias. And now the starters for your Wenatchee Panthers. Coached by Ashton Kirkpatrick, assisted by Madison Kern, Ricardo Flores, and Hector Solorio. Starting on goal for the Panthers is Brooklyn Burgess, number 3, followed by number 6, Madison Norton, number 7, Zara Houston, number 9, Ariana Carrion, number 10, Berkeley Bowles, number 11, Logan Gross-Didier, number 12, Ellison Eastman, number 14, Sofia Garcia, number 16, Addison Stevens, number 17, Zaylee Steckman, and number 18, Mia Brownlee. A quick look at the record. We've already mentioned this, but it's worth revisiting. West Valley, we mentioned a streaky team. They went into a 3-game skid to start the season. Well, right after the start of the season. We'll tell you more about this in a second because it's time for the national anthem. We'll be right back after this.
Come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more from Les.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas, and introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniac. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
Welcome back. The national anthem has been played, and now we are inching ever so closely to the start of this contest. We're going to finish the thought we left you with before the break. West Valley started out with a win over Kamayakan, a tie to Ellensburg, and then 3 losses in a row, followed by 3 wins in a row, followed by 4 losses in a row, followed by 5 wins in a row. So yeah, streaky is a good way to describe this team, who in all their losses have never been shut out, so they can put it in the back of the net even in the worst of circumstances, and who have in all their wins only 1 game in which they've scored fewer than 2 goals, and 2 games in which they've scored fewer than 3 goals. So nothing wrong with their offensive prowess. We'll see how they respond. West Valley Yakima playing in white with blue trunks and taking care of business from right to left on your screen. The Panthers doing their thing and very, very dark purple, going from left to right. We're in business now with Stegman. Stegman retreating a little bit for Stevens. Stevens and Eastman. Eastman and Stegman back to Eastman. Garcia opening the game up to the left side. Back to Garcia. Now painting the stripe down the flank. Ball goes out of bounds. West Valley Yakima has to try, at the very least, to control the tempo in the early going. Across midfield they go. A well-populated back line of Wenatchee awaited them. The touch by Stegman. Across and back for Stevens. Stevens is sending it to the throw-in. It will be West Valley ball. Rescued by Stegman. Shot across. Over to chase it goes Farias. The touch across midfield. A shove from behind. The assistant referee calls the foul. Center referee, Mr. Torres, heeds the call. It will be a free kick for the Rams. 2 minutes into it. The long kick upfield. Trying to find Lucy Plant. Doucette. Left-footed shot. Stopped at the 18. Leading the charge for the Panthers is Bowles. Connecting with Stegman. Touch to the back. Good triangulation. Bowles. Garcia. The long ball. Over the head of one of those tall defenders. Can't quite wrangle it down though. Panthers do. The long push-up field now by the Rams. Off to the races is Jaramillo. Combination. Left-footed touch to the top of the box. Trying to fight in Sage Williams. But instead, it's Miss Brooklyn Burgess putting a stop to the danger. 36:49 left in this first half of play. Long ball lands near midfield. Off to the races is Brownlee. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Rams. First on it was Madison Norton. The Rams recover. The Panthers respond. Keeping the ball down could be the recipe for the Panthers here in the early going. Stegman. The touch for Garcia. Trying to get past two markers. Gross Didier. Shading towards the center alley. Rejected by the back line of the Rams. Good takeaway that time by Edison Eastman. Can't quite combine with a teammate. Lally. Long kick upfield. Doucette. Trying again for the Rams is Eva Farias. Connecting with Jaramillo. Rejected by the back line of the Panthers. Whistle on the play. Mr. Torres signals a foul. It should be Wenatchee ball now, and it will be. The kick by Madison Norton. Stopped near the 18. Who's going to catch up to that one? Bowles. Eastman opening the game up to the flank, to the left flank this time. Across midfield go the Rams. The push by Plant. Now a bit of a battle now. Rejected by the back line of the Panthers. This could be the start of something interesting. If Ms. Gross-Didier catches up to that one, she does not. The touch by Eva Farias. Opening the game up to the left side. Sage Williams inside the box. This could be interesting. And a bit of a battle with Houston. Houston finding a teammate. And with more urgency than style, Ms. Garcia sending it to the throw-in.
Yeah, both teams kind of feeling each other out right now. They're doing a good job energy-wise. West Valley's rallying to the ball really quickly defensively, giving Wenatchee a little bit of issues when they're pushing into their attacking third.
Good move that time by, it looked like Doucette. Ends up at the hands of Ms. Burgess. Bowles and Garcia. Taken away by the Rams. Onto it is Farias, Eva Farias. Good takeaway that time by Bowles. The quick touch by Stegman. Good combination. Gross-Didier finds herself overwhelmed by 3 markers. And ultimately, the ball belongs to Isabela Duran, the goalkeeper for the West Valley Rams. The winner of this contest goes straight to state. Isn't that right, Matt Wisen?
I believe so, correct. District champs, and then they'll go straight to state.
The losing team plays the winner of Eisenhower against Eastmont, happening right now across the river. 32 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half of play. Lally. Taken away by Eastman. Finding a teammate at midfield, but the through ball that time to Ms. Gross-Didier didn't pay the dividends she was hoping for. Farias opening the game up to the left side for Neisler. Rejected by the Panthers. Trying again is Lally. The good touch for Eva Farias, the long ball. A bit too tall of an order for that lone forward who was well marked. And ultimately the ball ends up in the hands of Brooklyn Burgess. This moment of the game brought to you by Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge. 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com. A quick run down the flank. This could be interesting. Jaramillo. To her right is Sage Williams. Jaramillo in a bit of a battle. It looks like the defense of the Panthers wanted no complications. And Addison Stevens sent it out of bounds. Will it be a corner kick?
It didn't look like it was, but that's what it was called, so we'll go with it.
The first corner kick of the game belonging to the Rams. Far post. Not a major concern that time. It will be goal kick for the Panthers. We'd like to thank our sponsors, our platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today. 509-662-6842. 509-662-6842 or visit alpineair.net. dancing alongside the stripe. Bit of a reset that time by Rotondo, switching flanks to the left side. Sage Williams taken away by Garcia. Garcia finding Stegman. Stegman under some pressure, trying to keep it in bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Rams. A quick mention, our referees today: Jose Torres, the center official, assisted by Ed Navarro and Roberto Marroquin. Baker stopped up midfield by the Panthers. Stevens interrupted by Jaramillo. Jaramillo finding Eva Farias. The long ball, corner of the box. Who's going to get there first? Is going to be Burgess. I thought it was a clean challenge that time by Burgess. Matt Wisen, your thoughts?
Very strong job by Miss Burgess coming out. Solid tackle. Everything was clean there.
Baker, Cora Baker. Straight up Route 1. Rejected by the Panthers. The effort by Brownlee does not pay the dividends for the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. 28-36 left in this first half of play. Wenatchee putting it back into action. The long kick upfield into Rams territory. Defensive effort now by Lucy Plant. Good take away by Garcia. Shading towards the center alley. Can't quite connect. Instead is Neisler. Neisler and Lally. Lally and Neisler. Neisler. Good combination by the Rams. Jaramillo. If I'm the Rams head coach, I'm not entirely all that unhappy with how my team is playing, Matt Wisen.
No, they're doing a good job moving the ball around. They've had a couple solid attacks going forward and had a shot on goal. So I think they're playing pretty well in attack. Defensively, their back line looks a little bit unorganized. They're not quite level, and they are leaving themselves exposed to some through balls. The only problem there is Wenatchee's only sending like 3 forward, and they're when they're in attack, they're disconnected and they're outnumbered a lot, and so the player on the ball is getting isolated and double triple teamed, and they're not able to hold that ball very long, and numbers quite frankly just aren't coming up quickly enough for Wenatchee to really threaten West Valley at this point.
Bowles gets shoved in the back. It will be a free kick for the Panthers. There's the long touch by Madison Norton. Rejected by the back line of the visiting Rams. Trying to start something is Sofia Garcia. Can't quite wrangle it down. Take away by Farias. Jaramillo. That one is Doucette. Jaramillo, good touch to the right flank. Good run that time by Alisa Farias. The good turn. Foul right in front of the referee, not a question about it. Good bit of possession that time by the Rams. It looks like it was Lexi Jaramillo trying to slalom her way past a couple of Wenatchee players prior to being fouled. 25:53 on the clock. Right-footed touch. Oh, my goodness. That was a good effort by number 8, Gigi Doucette. Matt Wisen.
Yeah, right on frame. Dipping ball. It looked like Miss Bowles kind of misread that from the beginning. But good job recovering and making that catch.
Doucette. Opening the game up across the center alley now is Jaramillo. Switching across to the right side, trying to find Lucy Plant. Off to the races is Alisa Farias. Is she going to be able to get a shot across? It looks like it will be a corner kick, second corner kick of the game. And it also belongs to the Rams. This moment of the game brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their number one priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pickup and drop-off available. Stop by their website, globalcarcare.net. Shot across. The turn. Jaramillo. That one sails a little wide. It will be another corner kick, it looks like. 24 and 25 left on the clock in this first half of play. There's the shot. Jaramillo blocked away by the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. Taking care of it will be Alisa Farias. The quick run down the flank on the counter-attack. Wenatchee on the move. Quick run, still going. A good effort by Logan Gross-Didier. She went a while there, folks. Trying to start things over is Jaramillo. Finds herself under some trouble. The takeaway by Sofia Garcia doesn't quite last long. Sage Williams. Now Eva Farias with some room. Farias. The combination doesn't quite work between Jaramillo and herself. Stegman. First on it is Joy Lally. Oh, this could be dangerous. Bowles combining. The heel touch back to Bowles. Inside, no, just outside the box. The shot sent out of bounds. But a good combination between Gross-Didier and Bowles that perhaps deserved better, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, just not giving up on that and getting that ball back. Definitely could have maybe looked to bring in one more player into that mix. But they earned themselves a corner kick, and they're finally able to bring a few more numbers up into this half.
Bit of a collision there. Referee says everybody play on. And perhaps feeling the urgency of the moment.
A little bit lucky there, I would think. A charge in the back. Yeah, it wasn't harsh, but foul's foul nonetheless. And she didn't dive. So I think West Valley considered themselves a little fortunate.
Second corner kick. The shot. Blocked away. Still in the mix. A second try. They're still trying to dump it in, and they do! And the Panthers get on the board. 21:49 left in this first half of play.
I believe that was Mia Brownlee.
It looks like it was Brownlee. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm thinking so. Yep, here's the replay. Ted pokes it back in right here, and Mia gets the goal.
Mia Brownlee. That will be number 18 for the Panthers. And just like that is a 1-0 lead for the Panthers. And when they needed it the most, Matt Wisen, because without bringing a huge amount of danger, West Valley was starting to knock on the door.
Yeah, they were starting to frustrate Wenatchee. 20 some odd minutes into this game and 28 minutes into this game, and they're still holding level and quite honestly having more opportunities than Wenatchee and looking more strong in the attack. And Wenatchee, like I said, finally able to get numbers up into that box and create some confusion and earn that free kick. And that's what you see when you get balls bouncing around in front of that goal.
You mentioned earlier, a little while earlier, that you liked the way the offense of West Valley was playing. You were not entirely too sold on the defense. The defense looked a little shaky, and perhaps that came to play in this particular juncture of the game, no?
Yeah, and I'm watching the back line, and while they're generally pretty organized, there just seems to be a little bit of a shape situation going on, whether they're playing with one deep sweeper or a flat line, but they're not all that flat in their line, and it's creating angles that would create angles for the attacking team to run through if the attacking team could get numbers up, but they're not. And maybe some of that when the heat's on in front of the goal and there is some lack of awareness of who's going to play the ball, what type of defense you're going to be, formation you're going to be running. That type of confusion really gets amplified when the ball's bouncing around inside the 6-yard box.
Looks like we're going to have a substitution here shortly for, this is a good ball. She's onside. She's onside. She's inside the box. The shot by number 17, Zaylee Steckman, lands right at the hands of Isabela Duran.
That almost squeaks through. She sits on it right on the line. And it was close. But I just talked about that passing lane through with a little bit of a staggered back line. Was Zaylee made that run through, and it was a exaggerated opening for that ball to make its way on through to Zaylee.
The run now, moving it was Plant, having to retreat a little bit, looking for Doucette. Neisler. Eva Farias opening to the right side, combining. Farias, the touch to that open player near the wing. It looks like it was Lexi Jaramillo doing her darndest to catch up to it, but cannot quite do it. And it's time for a substitution. It looks like it's Morgan Collier, number 22 for West Valley Yakima. Entering the contest, Baker. That slips past. Gross Didier making a path as she goes. Rejected. Trying again is Stegman. Gross Didier shot across. Cleared away by the back line of the Rams. Trying again is Garcia, having to push the reset button a little bit. Down the flank on the right side. Stegman. She hits the deck. No foul, says the referee. Correct decision, in my opinion. Play continues. There's Collier with her first touch. She's going to get a second one here. No, interrupted. There's a player down. And she's been down for a bit now.
Yeah, that was that no-call foul. I think she landed kind of funny. I'm not sure if it was her. If she got the wind knocked out of her, or maybe she got her eye poked or something like that. You never quite. I can't tell from here.
17 minutes, 4 seconds left in this first half of play. She's getting right back up. She's going to stay on. She says to the referee she's okay. But are they going to send the sub in anyway just to check on her? It looks like they are.
Oh, man. She's holding the side of her head, so I never quite can tell.
Yep, there's the substitution. It looks like it's number, I'll tell you in a second, number 18, Brownlee going in. We'll double check on that because the action has resumed. Opening the game up to the right side for Garcia. Taken away nimbly by the back line of the Rams. Across midfield we go. Trying to bring it down is Doucette. Looking for Jaramillo. Well controlled by the Panthers defense. Combination. Gross Didier. Opening the game up to the left side now. Rejected. Paying no attention to style points by Duran. Jaramillo. The good through ball. This could be interesting. Approaching the top of the box is Doucette, and it gets cleared away. With some frustration coming from the Yakima fans here right in front of us. That was a good opportunity. 15 minutes, 10 seconds left in this first half of play. Wenatchee ahead of West Valley Yakima, 1-0. There's the throw-in for the Rams.
And Wenatchee does a really good a good job of swarming to the ball quickly, and their defense especially has been outstanding this year, only giving up 9 goals on the whole year. And you see that as soon as one player is locked in on the ball, you've got your cover player coming in immediately. So if that player is beaten, the cover should be in position to defend that ball.
The touch by Baker, looking for Rotondo. Rotondo opening for Eva Farias. Farias pushing it straight upfield for Lexi Jaramillo. Good takeaway that time by the defense of Wenatchee. The effort by Gross Didier. Taken away by Eva Farias. Finding Jaramillo with some space. Not a major concern that time. Oh, that one almost slipped away, and it did slip away. This could be dangerous. Nice little the shot and the stop by Burgess, but a bit of a miscue there on the back line of the usually surefire back line of Wenatchee. But ultimately, nothing to write home about.
Our referee is letting him play tonight, that's for sure.
The quick run down the middle, Jaramillo. Jaramillo finding Neisler. Neisler opening the game up even further to Collier. Collier switching back to the left. A shot, and it sails wide. A good effort for the West Valley Rams, who are going to, looks like we're going to have another substitution here shortly. We're going to keep you posted on that. Yes, indeed, a substitution coming. We can see Mr. Marroquin putting his arms up. And it looks like it will be number 2, Nayeli Verduzco, entering the contest. "12 minutes 30 left in this first half of play. Brownlee. First runner is the back line of the Rams. Collier. Stolen away nimbly by Gross Didier. Good combination. Back to Gross Didier. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Wenatchee. There's the throw-in. Finding Eastman. And a whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee says here. It will be a foul called against West Valley Yakima. Free kick for the Panthers now. Madison Norden getting that left foot ready. Norden, the shot. Norden! Oh my goodness! I could hear you. On my headset, man. Wisen, you're going, oh, because that one just took off.
You could tell right after it left her foot where it was going, and it looked like it was going to bend in that top 90, and it came close.
Corner kick for Wenatchee. Second corner kick of the game for the Panthers. Bit of a mixer once again. That's how the first goal came about. Let's see what happens here. The shot across that time by Stevens. Top of the box now. Well blocked by the Rams. Over chases is Alisa Farias. Can't quite get there. Wenatchee gets there first. Down the flank we go. Defensive effort by make that Bella Rotondo. Throwing for the Panthers. Another throwing coming your way. This moment of the game brought to you by Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington by dialing 509-888-8887. That's 509-888-8887. Zara Houston. Down the flank goes Bowles. Hits the deck. No call. Correct decision by the referee. Bit of a battle there. Quick run down the side. Off to the races now. The shot across sails instead. Right at goal. I thought she was going to play it and try to find that lone forward inside the box. It looks like it was Collier on the left side, but instead she tried her luck at goal. Didn't quite work as she wanted. It's a goal kick for the Panthers.
Decent crowd here tonight. It's pretty cold, so cheers to the crowd. Makes it brave the weather coming out.
Ball goes out of bounds. For a while, I thought we weren't going to get much of a crowd, but I got to tell you, folks are faithful to the beautiful game here in the Wenatchee Valley.
Well, you know, this game, I had a statistician, friend of mine, do some numbers for me, and looking at all team sports.
There's a shot from the outside. A good effort by Lexi Jaramillo. That requires the diving Miss Burgess to get involved. Now, Wisen, the floor is yours.
Yeah, great shot. Very deceiving ball coming in. Well, I was saying that the statistician looked at all team sports, wins, loss records, basic and number of games and whatever, since basically the year 2000. So the last 20 some odd years.
Yeah.
And soccer in the Valley, boys and girls, has been a top 2-3 team, if not the best team with the best winning percentage in the Valley.
We're talking just high school or across the board? Okay.
High school.
All right.
So girls soccer, boys soccer, the most success. It gets a little challenging when it comes to individual sports, say tennis or bowling or whatnot.
Of course.
There's still obviously a team component to that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's a very popular sport. And not only that, in my own opinion, and I think it's very factual based, if you go look at the players, you look at the walls of the players that are going on to play.
Jaramillo and Burgess.
They're going on to play at the collegiate level, and it's very high, especially compared to other sports. So if you're somebody with some purse strings in the athletic district, very good investment, in my opinion. So that's I'm going to carry my whatever, my microphone, my soapbox everywhere I go, whenever I can. Just keep putting your investment into this beautiful sport.
And a beautiful sport it is, folks. And we are thankful to you for tuning in to this game with Wenatchee ahead of West Valley. The Rams from Yakima County. 1-0. But it's not over, folks. All to play for. Gigi Doucette for the Rams. Surveying the territory. Backtracking for Lally. Neisler inside the box. Farias, Eva Farias. Couple of bouncer back to Neisler. Collier, the shot, and Miss Burgess with the stop. 6 minutes 15 left in the first half. This moment of the game brought to you by Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda committed to preserving the environment, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. The quick run down the left side. 3 waiting inside the box. 4 if you count that gentleman with the flag. Well, he's not inside the box, but he was playing close attention and said that is an illicit maneuver offside. It will be the Rams putting it back into play. Will we have a substitution? It looks like we will have a substitution. We'll tell you in a second who has entered the contest for Wenatchee. At first it looks like it's Annie Dedamore, but we're going to... Yes, it is Dedamore, number 13. That one gets quickly taken away by Wenatchee. The shot, not a major concern for Miss Duran, but a good effort nonetheless. By the Panthers.
Doucette. The quick run. Burgess, it bounces off behind her, and that could have been trouble. That could have been trouble. A bit of a lucky break for Wenatchee. There was nobody in a white jersey on the right half of the box. Whistle on the play. The referee determines it was an offside. It will be free kick for the Rams. 4 minutes 31. This moment brought to you by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call 509-662-6842. That's 509-662-6842.
Score update from Eastmont. Eisenhower just scored. It is 1 goal for Eisenhower, 0 goals for Eastmont right now. Still in the first half, about the same time we are.
We have 4 minutes to go. The loser of this game plays the winner of that game. At the home field of whoever was the higher seed, says here on the bracket provided by the WIAA. Eisenhower reaching that juncture after defeating Moses Lake, and Eastmont reaching that game after defeating Davis. 3 minutes 19 seconds left in this first half of play. Collier having to retreat a little bit. Good triangulation that time. Neisler all the way back. Baker. Lally. Collier. Collier in the middle of a battle. Collier prevailing, nicely done. The touch looking for Jaramillo doesn't quite work. Could be a good opportunity for the Panthers if they manage to scoop that one. They do not. Eva Farias leading the charge. The through ball doesn't quite work. 2 minutes 36 left on the clock. Kolsitz. Long kick upfield by the Panthers. Taken back by the Rams. Good turn. Farias, right-footed touch. Rejected by a well-organized backline of the Panthers. Off to the races we go. Stegman can't quite find some help on the right side. Dettamore. Across midfield we go. Trying to keep it alive is Jaramillo. Nothing doing that time. Gores Didier. The turn back. Back to Gores Didier. First on it is Cora Baker. Bit of a shove there, right in front of the referee. No doubt about it. It will be a free kick for the Panthers. The clock has stopped. The time is now being kept on the field by the officials.
That was pretty aggressive. That
was not a kind kind touch.
Yeah, we're starting to see those pushes ramp up a little bit harder and harder. At some point, you got to put the stop to it. And
Duran. Past Jaramillo. She scoops it once again. Collier on the left side. Good stop by the back line of the Panthers. Trying again is Gigi Doucette. Doucette. Eva Farias. Farias, the shot. Farias and Burgess coming up big.
Yeah, good save there. Nice shot.
This moment of the game brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Aqua Therapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
He said we'll take the corner for the round.
The fandom of Wenatchee, of West Valley, unfurling a flag here, out of the box. Right footed touch, and it sails over. No, still in play. I thought it was going to sail over the line. It did not, but once Burgess got involved, he managed to shield it, and that is the end of the first half, with Wenatchee ahead of West Valley Yakima 1-0. We'll be right back after this break.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort. Totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Shoot, I think I left my keys in the kitchen. Can you grab them?
Yep.
Find out?
What's this?
It's a locking bag. It keeps Grandma's medication safe.
But I could just take it.
Well, for one thing, it locks. And if it were gone, I know there's a problem.
Huh. Well played.
Help prevent opioid misuse before it starts. Visit getthefactsrx.com.
Imagine a science project being done on the kitchen table. Feel the excitement on Christmas morning as the kids race down the stairs to form memories that cannot be erased. Listen for the laughter coming from the next room. Put your family in a new home to make these visions become reality with Coldwell Banker Cascade. Use the Move Meter entering 2 cities and see how a potential move scores based on the cost of living and other factors. Make your dream place a reality with Coldwell Banker Cascade today.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl in this chilly November night of soccer here in the Wenatchee Valley. And it is Wenatchee having the happier story to tell here at halftime, leading West Valley Yakima 1-0. But they've had to work for they've had to sing for their supper. They've had to work for their opportunities here. You would think that having defeated rather handily this West Valley team during the regular season, that perhaps you may be inclined to think, well, you know, we've beaten these guys twice. It shouldn't be any problem. But overconfidence is always a factor. But I don't think that's what is affecting Wenatchee right now. I think the situation is much, much simpler to describe that. It's just hard to beat the same team 3 times in a season.
Yeah, you're right on. And West Valley's motivated. They know that. They've got a chip on their shoulder. You get that underdog or under Rams.
Under Ram, that works for me.
Mentality, yeah. and you can see it. They're here to butt heads, and kind of knocking Wenatchee off their game a little bit, and that's a good game plan to have. Absolutely.
You mentioned it in the pregame that if West Valley was able to set the tempo in the early going and not give up a quick goal, a quick couple of goals, they might be able to stay in this contest, to bring some level of concern to the gate defended by Brooklyn Burgess, and that's exactly what happened. They stayed in their game. They didn't try to play outside themselves, so to speak. And yes, they gave up that 1 goal that we're going to see here shortly in a replay, but they've managed to stay in it. They've managed to stay in it against a team that had their number during the regular season. We see the goal right now, a bit of a mixer inside the box, a bit of difficulty with more numbers up, and then finally the touch by Ms. Brownlee, deep low into the corner for the only tally so far. Matt Wisen, if I am West Valley Yakima, if I'm the staff of West Valley Yakima, I'm going to repeat what I said during the first half. I'm not altogether unhappy with how things are going.
No, they're playing pretty well. A little bit impatient with their final touch, if you will. I think they're rushing that shot sometimes. And some cases they want to, because Wenatchee is really flying in defensively quickly, and they don't have a chance very much for a second or third touch on the ball. But hold it up and get more numbers up and pick your shots a little bit better. I think that's what's going to get them on the board. Other than that, there's not a whole lot. I think I'm going to be telling my girls, hey, you're one goal down. Keep banging that drum. Just work hard. Try to frustrate Wenatchee. Look for those shooting opportunities. And as we've seen, they've been able to shoot from distance and put something on frame.
Absolutely. What do you say to your team if you're Ashton Kirkpatrick?
So, a good job defending. Keep it up. Keep looking for maybe if you're a midfielder and you're not coming back and marking up those mid-range, far-distance shooters, you need to do so. Make it a little more tough for West Valley to get a shot off. In some cases, they've had just too much dribbling. We've seen players cover 30-plus yards dribbling that ball, and that's just allowing West Valley to get back defensively and get numbers back. Wenatchee can do a better job of bringing numbers up, staying connected throughout the whole field, but especially in the attack, and just possessing that ball and looking for those passing lanes and shots and opportunities. I know their goal came off of a set piece play, but I don't think Wenatchee wants to just play for set pieces. I think they want to score and run a play, and that's how you're going to do it. You just have to. You can't be turning the ball over every time you go forward, because you're just outnumbered and you can't hold the ball up.
All right. Well, we'll see what the second half will bring. So far, it's a 1-0 lead for Wenatchee over West Valley Yakima. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll tell you all about it. This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
So, how's Evan?
Well, he's all grown up now, but I worry about him.
So many dangers in the world. COVID, the environment, the opioid epidemic.
Yeah, I hear opioid misuse is on the rise.
I don't even know how to start a conversation with him.
This might help. GetTheFactsRx.com. There's a whole section on how to talk about opioids with your family.
Offer support, not judgment. Cool.
Talk to your family about the dangers of opioids. Visit GetTheFactsRx.com.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America? Maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali.
All right, folks. Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. We're getting ready for the second half. Just a quick reminder that on Saturday, November the 9th, NCWLIFE will bring to you the State 4A football playing game at Eastmont with the Wildcats playing a rival that's yet to be determined at a time to be determined as well. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. It's Eastmont football. I'm sure you're going to have a terrific time. We'd like to send a quick shout out as well to our pal Eric Granstrom, who's nursing a case of flipper bubutosis, I think it's called. It's a serious condition.
He just wanted to stay home, drink hot cocoa, and watch us on TV.
Yeah. And with the West Valley Rams returning to the pitch, and now the Wenatchee Panthers doing the same, safe to say we're just but minutes away from the start of this second half. This moment of the game brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate, 509-423-2207. That's 509-423-2207. The Rams will take care of business from left to right on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. And Wenatchee will try to inflate the nets going from right to left. West Valley in white. Wenatchee in very, very dark purple. And there's the whistle that tells us that we are in business here at the fabled Apple Bowl in Wenatchee. The Panthers on the move with a quick throw-in. Shot across. Out of the box, can't quite connect. Shot now from the left side. Sails out of bounds. It will be a corner kick, it looks like. The shot by Miss Edison Eastman. So right quick, Wenatchee going after the second tally. There's the shot, the header, and Miss Duran with a bit of trouble. Juggling, wrangling, and ultimately capturing. On the move now was the Panthers squad with Deadmore, and it looks like Rivera. Ball goes out of bounds, putting it quickly into action now. The Panthers down the flank, Deadmore. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be the Rams putting it back into play. 38-16 left in this second half of play. Bowles. Rivera. Recovered by Farias. Rivera. Kolsitz across the center alley to the right side. Trying to make the connection there was Stegman, rejected by the Rams. On the move is Jaramillo. Jaramillo and Plant. Plant and Jaramillo. Good move that time by Bowles. Doesn't last long, however. On the move now is Plant. Good takeaway once again by the Panthers. Dettamore. The shot by Gross Didier. Doesn't find a partner on the other end. Jaramillo leading the charge. Jaramillo and Doucette. No foul call. Doucette. And a quick run. Off to the races is Collier. Who's going to get there first is going to be Burgess with the stop. 36:55 on the clock. Trying to bring it down was Dettamore. Didn't quite succeed. And there will be a substitution in the meantime for the Panthers. It looks like it's number 9 for Wenatchee.
Yeah, good read. Go ahead, sorry.
Yours.
I was going to say, good read for Burgess there, getting off her line and snuffing that ball out. Could have been a really dangerous situation if she was a second or two later getting off that line.
Ariana Carreon is the player that was brought into the action, and a quick sweeping save that time by Miss Burgess. The long kick upfield, Dettamore. The bounce doesn't work in her favor. Lucy Plant on the move. Good effort by the midfield of the Panthers. Rivera. A touch by Carreon selling out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. Jaramillo. Dettamore on the battle. Dettamore. Jaramillo. The quick combination with Eva Farias. Battling for it is Bowles. Eva Farias backtracking for Jaramillo. Jaramillo and Plant. Plant and Jaramillo. Rejected with more urgency than style by the backline of the Panthers. Goes Didier. Off to the races she goes. Shot across. Can't quite find Stegman. Rejected by the Rams. Neisler. Farias. Bowles on the recovery for the Panthers. The touch for Stegman sails out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. 34-24 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today to schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. Call 509-884-4653. That's 509-884-4653.
Well, one thing I was going to say at halftime is the colder it gets, the harder and slipperier this field gets. And that ball starts to skip. It starts to lose a little bit of pressure and really skip on this artificial surface. So I'm looking to take shots whenever I can, and they may not even be the most quality shots. As long as I can get that ball skipping on the ground, headed at goal, something can happen.
33-29 left on the clock. It will be the Rams restarting the action deep in their own half of the field. Kara Baker. Down the stripe now. Ball goes out of bounds. It's still Rams ball, says the referee. There's the throw-in. Jaramillo. On the mark is Kalsitz. Across the center alley, Eva Farias. Eva Farias and Lucy Plant. The Rams trying to get some more numbers up. The heel touch by Dettamore. Doesn't quite find Eastman. Dettamore trying to keep it alive. Carreon. Kolsitz. Good takeaway that time. Jaramillo. Eastman. Dettamore. Painting the stripe. Gors Didier. The push for Eastman. Now to the right side, the shot across. Oh my goodness! How did that stay out, Matt Wisen?
That crossbar just turned into a goalkeeper. Did a
shot across. Let's see if they can do it again. They cannot, but they will get, in my opinion, they should get a corner kick here. Matt Wisen, the floor is yours.
Corner kick, fantastic shot. It's just, and then we see the back line misplay that ball and it's skipping around a little bit. But yeah, solid shot, and West Valley's fortunate not to go down 2-0 at this point.
31:09 left on the clock. There's a corner kick right at the hand of Isabela Duran. 30:56 left on the clock now. Collier. Nudging towards the right side. Jaramillo and Farias. Farias and Doucette. The through ball doesn't quite work. Charge right, yes indeed. A correct decision by the referee. In this case it was Sloan Neisler getting fouled. It will be a free kick for the Rams. 30:23 left on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Save Mart, Smart Shop Local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. There's the shot. And Miss Burgess with a smidge of difficulty, and she went out of bounds. Yes, indeed. She went out of bounds. Correct decision. If they call it a corner kick. Yes, indeed. It's a corner kick.
I think she's arguing while she went out, she kept that ball in, but of course she's going to argue that.
Interesting situation there, Matt Wisen.
I haven't seen her get heated like that in the past, so it must have been pretty close, but you know, these ARs are right down on the corner there, and they've got a good view of it.
There's the corner kick. Cleared away in no time by the Panthers. Will now lead a quick counterattack. Stopped by Neisler. Collier and the sideline. Throwing for the Panthers. A quick run up the flank by Stegman. Finds herself well surrounded. Trying again for the Panthers was Gors Didier. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee calls this one. It's a free kick for the Panthers, 28-35. This moment of the game brought to you by Valley Tractor, North Central Washington's trusted equipment and rental dealer for 75 years. There's a shot out of the box. This is where West Valley got in trouble in the first half, which explains the urgency to just want to clear it out as quickly as possible. Throwing for the Panthers. Handball should have been called in my opinion, but the referees are a lot closer than we are. Doucette, Plant, Collier, Plant, rejected by the back line of the Panthers. Carrion, the push by Brownlee to the corner of the box. This could be interesting. Good clear maneuver by the Rams that time. Combination between Lally and Collier. Ends up going out of bounds. A throw-in for the Panthers. Panthers on the move, painting the stripe. Good combination. Oh, just a hair too long for Miss Stegman. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. Les Schwab, having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of an essential safety. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously. Stop by today. Plant combining with Farias, and now with Doucette. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be the Rams putting it back into play. Let's see what our monitor says. That's right, everyone. We have a monitor now. Cool. Substitution for the Rams. It looks like number 20, Sage Williams, is in for Miss Collier. Ball sent quickly out of bounds by the Panthers. Another throw-in for the Rams. Jaramillo. Touch to the back. Interrupted by Stegman. Stegman looking for Dedamore. Bit of a collision there. The quick run down the flank by Doucette. Is she going to get there? She is not. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be the Panthers restarting the action. 25:04 left in this, the second half of play. Glad to have you with us. Thrilled to have you with us in this chilly night of November soccer action. It's the district championship here, with the winner advancing to state, the loser playing the winner of Eisenhower against Eastmont. Do we have any more updates from across the river, Matt Wisen?
0-1 in Eisenhower's favor, still. Or 1-0, I guess, in Eisenhower's favor.
I knew what you meant, brother. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I always say that, the home team is the first number I call.
That quick run, that time by Kara Baker inside the box. Couple of bounces, trying again is Doucette. The shot sails over the head of that awaiting forward. It looks like it was Miss Lucy Plant. Ball goes out of bounds, throw-in for the Rams. The combination, Alisa Farias and Plant. Alisa Farias, and now Doucette. Doucette, the shot, Doucette, and Miss Burgess watches it sail by with just as much relief as the fans from West Valley express frustration right in front of us here. 23:49 left in this contest. Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building communities. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group. Visit them online at kennedygroup.com. A quick touch up the stripe. Off to the races we go. That one is going to sail and sail wide. It will be the Rams putting it back into play. Since the 19th minute of play, Wenatchee leading West Valley 1-0 thanks to Ms. Mia Brownlee. This moment of the game brought to you by Tacos Chava. You love Tacos Chava in East Wenatchee. Let them cater your next event for the holidays. Find them on Facebook by searching Tacos Chava East Wenatchee. A long kick upfield by the Rams. Collected by Miss Jaramillo. The wide turn. Sent it out of bounds by Miss Gross Didier. Gross Didier has done a little bit of everything in this game. She's been on offense, she's been on defense, she's been the customs agent on midfield. She's done everything.
She has been an Energizer Bunny this whole year, and her energy never ceases to amaze me. Seems like she just finds another sprint and another one and another one and another one, and her speed her pace stays that way the whole game. So, yeah.
Throw in for the Rams. 22-2 left in this second half of play. Dedamore, the pause button. Connecting with Eastman. Back to Dedamore. Back to Eastman. Trying to make it past the mark of Alisa Farias. She does, but the ball sails out of bounds.
Wenatchee's playing a little frenetic right now, just kind of like disorganized and not quite sure what to do on the ball in the attack. And West Valley, I'm sure, is trying to take advantage of that, and maybe they're causing some of that with their fast pace and bringing more players into the attack.
The long push-up field, off to the races we go. She's onside. Let's see what's going to happen here. She's going to shake off a marker, right-footed touch, and it rattles the net, but from the outside. A good opportunity gone wasting for the Wenatchee Panthers, courtesy of one Zaylee Stegman, Wisen. That's the closest as they've come in quite a while here in the second half.
Yeah, good pace down that sideline, and good job to catch up with it. West Valley still getting back, though, and not giving Zaylee the best angle for that shot. And Wenatchee really only had one other player there in support of the attack, so not a whole lot she could do.
Carrion painting the stripe, looking for Stegman. Stegman to the heart of the box, to a very lonesome Miss Gorsdidier. Defensive effort by Lally. Ball goes out of bounds. There will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Something may come out of this. 20-20 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to get a shot across. She is, but not before the ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Rams.
The danger for Wenatchee is if they go into this this protective mode too soon and try and hold on to this lead and not keep attacking, or just inviting West Valley to bring numbers forward and to press your goal.
This moment of the game brought to you by Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. Let's stop by Ms. Duran there. The goal kick finding a response by the midfield of the Panthers. Straight up the middle, selling past one, selling past two, entering the box, the shot, goal, 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 goal! It looked like it was Logan Gross-Didi, Wisen, but it was a beauty no matter who took that shot.
Looking for that replay of that number right now. But heck of a job dribbling through that defense. It's one after the other. It's like, who are we going to roll around right now? And she just pretty much took on the whole defense. And beautiful shot, finish.
It was impressive, and for a goalie who's had such a strong game like Ms. Duran, it looked like she was unusually static for that particular shot. She got caught by surprise. I think the entire defense got caught by surprise that time.
Well, yeah, but the shooter, the defense clearly. But when the shooter's coming at you and has just left your defense in shambles and has pace, and you're still on your back line and you haven't been able to cut down any angles, and the shooter is able to take her pick of goal, what area she wants to. It's pretty difficult as a keeper when you're straddled with that task right there.
Substitution coming for the Panthers. It looks like it is number 14 for Wenatchee, Sofia Garcia, getting some more playing time. And it is 2-0 Wenatchee here, with a little over a quarter hour to go in regulation. The winner of this game plays again on the 9th. That would be Saturday, Matt Wisen, is that right?
I believe
yes,
you're
Saturday,
right.
Saturday indeed. Duran. Farias Turning to the back, Lally. Farias. Opening the game up to the right side. Farias hits the deck. It's Aramillo, actually. The quick run. Alisa Farias now in a battle near the corner flag. Whistle on the play. Let's see what Mr. Torres determines this to be.
I believe he called a foul on Wenatchee there, and so West Valley is going to take that foul free kick right on the touchline there.
Folks, we'd like to extend our deepest thanks to our crew today. Our studio producers Malcolm Whitehall and Ethan Leonard. Our line producer Tucker Wagner. And the folks in charge of the cameras, Tim Bornowski, Cheyenne Radach, and somebody named Jesse Ventura. That's a new one for me. And of course, the one, the only, the inimitable, the insufferable. No, I'm sorry, that's a different guy. Dan Kuntz.
Jesse Ventura, the name of a professional wrestler back in the day.
Former governor of Minnesota, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Ball goes out of bounds. Miss Burgess very smartly taking her sweet, sweet time. Perhaps bleeding a few more seconds off the clock. 15 and 24 left in regulation. I don't trust the 2-0 lead at all, but we'll see how this one particularly goes for the Rams and the Wildcats. Jaramillo opening the game up to the right side, looking to find Miss Plant. Ball a little too tall of an order. Throwing for the Panthers. Scooped away for the Rams by Farias. The header by Brownlee. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. The Rams still with time to put some pressure on the gate defended by Brooklyn Burgess. A quick run by Doucette. The shout of "Go Gigi" can be heard from the Ram fandom here right in front of us. Ball goes out of bounds, throw-in for Wenatchee. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee once again. 13:54. As effective as this team's offense has been, I'm talking about the Panthers, shot across and Duran with the stop. As effective as the offense has been during this long streak of wins, I get the feeling that, as head coach Kirkpatrick pointed out, that this is a team that is perhaps, if not built on defense, but it is a team that trusts its defense almost implicitly. That's the cornerstone of this team, is how sturdy its defense is. No,
I would agree. They look much better organized. They continue to improve. Their shape is very good. Their individual battles, they win most of them.
Yeah, it's hard to beat them one-on-one.
And and you start from the keeper out, and the keeper's been outstanding. And it seems like they're just all on the same page, and it's really hard to break down a defense that way. And West Valley's not a slouch offensively. They've scored 41 goals this year.
There's a quick run. A good touch. The save by Miss Burgess off the shot by Sage Williams. Good effort. We were just singing the praises of the defense, and Miss Williams almost made liars of all of us here.
And what we're saying is what I think what you said is you don't think West Valley's been shut out all season. Is that correct?
Not by according to my stats.
And
their losses 4-3, 4-1, 5-1, 3-2, 5-1, 4-3, 4-2. So yeah, they've scored every time.
So it takes a good team effort, good solid defense to do that if you're gonna hold West Valley down.
Yeah, this is a team that knows how to put it in the back of the net. West Valley, I'm talking about now. And with some very talented, skilled players, players like Doucet, Jaramillo, and Farias, they know what to do with the ball on their feet. They are no slouches, like you said, when it comes to bringing danger. A quick run down the flank. Shot across. Interrupted by Eva Farias. The giveaway, the shot, and the stop by Miss Duran. That was a bit of a miscue by Miss Farias, just delivering the ball to an awaiting forward. But lucky for her, the shot was quickly stopped by Miss Duran. 10 minutes, 58 seconds left in regulation. The through ball doesn't quite prosper. The Rams recover. A quick combination. Gigi Doucet. The turf playing her a trick there. Eastman connecting. Defensive effort by Rotondo. Whistle on the play. Substitution. It looks like Miss Collier will get some more playing time. Replacing a very game, but without a doubt, possibly quite tired, Miss Doucet. She's had to do a lot of running sometimes, and oftentimes without the ball, which is the hardest kind of running to do in a soccer game. The throw-in for Wenatchee, courtesy of Miss Carrion. 9:45 left on the clock. Bowles. Couple of bounces. Bowles still trying to retain control. Can't quite do it. The shot by the Rams stopped up midfield. Sent out of bounds by Miss Norton. Throw-in for the Rams. Jaramillo. Jaramillo battling with Bowles. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball, it looks like.
Eisenhower's just gone up 2-0 on Eastmont.
All right, so it looks like it will be an all-Yakima clash for the second spot to state if this result were to hold, with 8 minutes 53 left in the contest. Thank you for that update, Matt. I gotta make one little correction here. I mentioned that the shorts are blue for the West Valley Rams. The shorts are actually Columbia blue, which is a color that I should be familiar with, given that that's the color in the Eastmont jerseys. A quick run by Collier down the right side. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. Will there be a substitution first? Yes, there will be a substitution first. It will be the Panthers sending some fresher legs to this contest. It looks like it will be number 2, Miss Hayden Kalsitz, a sophomore. And I believe the Rams just sent Ms. Doucet right back out there, so she must not have been that tired.
Well, sometimes, as a coach, you want to communicate with your players.
Sometimes it's a coaching.
Yep.
Yeah. You use a quick substitution to inform your players of what you want to do, and then you send them back out there with the news of the day, so to speak. There's a player down. It looks like it's a cramp affecting West Valley Yakima player.
Number 11, it looks like.
Number 11, that would be Alixa Farias. She gets right back up. She seems to be doing all right, which is good news for all involved. 7 minutes, 8 seconds left in regulation. Wenatchee ahead of West Valley Yakima 2-0. A quick run down the middle. The shot. Oh my goodness. And that one sails in. That one sails in. You called it, Matt Wisen. You absolutely called it. That this icy turf may play some tricks on the goalkeepers, and Miss Burgess is living proof of that. The goal for the Rams, courtesy of Sloan Neisler, with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, hard ball to handle. The ball's coming in. It's cold and wet. You're not having a whole lot of grippy gloves as a keeper at this stage of the game when it's like that, and just hard to get up and knock that thing out or grab it. So good opportunistic shot. West Valley's right back into this
with 6 minutes to go. That are going to be something to behold, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you with us in this entertaining contest for the district championship between West Valley Yakima and your Wenatchee Panthers. And all of a sudden, the noise you hear is not the Wenatchee fans, it's the Yakima fans, it's the West Valley fans who came alive in a flash, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, if there is any one thing to take from this, is Wenatchee wasn't sitting back. They weren't parking the bus. They have been generally attacking. And so this trying to find that forward gear again shouldn't be that difficult because they never took it out of forward. And, and never put it in park.
To their credit, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. They did not try to speculate or hang back and wait for the mistake of the opponent and try to put a third one on the board that way. They kept their offensive efforts up. They kept their guards up. They kept bringing numbers up. And, this is one of those things about soccer, man. One of those axioms, one of those truisms that never fails to show its head, so its ugly head. There's nothing less reliable in soccer than a 2-0 lead. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left in regulation. The clock will stop here in about 2.5 minutes or so, at which point Mr. Torres, Mr. Navarro, and Mr. Marroquin will be in charge of the time. Wenatchee, like you said, taking advantage of never having put it in park, pushing numbers up. Stopped nimbly by the defense of the Rams. There's Jaramillo. Jaramillo with the through ball. Doesn't quite work. Can't find Collier. Rejected. Stopped at midfield by Sofia Garcia. Garcia connecting with Bowles. And ultimately, it looked like it was Smith. Smith with a long push down the right side for Garcia. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be West Valley Rams putting it back into play. 2 substitutions for the Panthers. This is, it looks like it's number 18 over there. And out in the back is number 13. So that would be at least Ms. Dedamore. That's 13. And 18 looks like it's Mia Brownlee. So 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Get ready for some high drama now, because West Valley is going to try everything they can to put a second tally on the board. And Wenatchee doing whatever they can to keep this as is, if not to put a third one on the board. We were talking earlier, Matt Wisen, about how hard it is to shut this team out. Well, there you have it.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. West Valley's not just giving up. I mean, they're going to keep shooting until the end of this whistle, the end of the game.
A quick push straight up the middle. Rejected and recovered by Jaramillo. The touch doesn't quite work. Trying again is Alisa Farias. Finding Eva Farias. Eva Farias opening the game up to the left side. Dialing the wrong number. Ball goes out of bounds. No, it stays in bounds. Arias. Across midfield they go. A good through ball. Collier. A good job by Carrion. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be the Rams throw in.
Ball's cleared out of not easy to get. So,
and we have another substitution. It looks like it's number 11 for the Panthers. That would be Logan Gross-Didier.
Clock is now on the keeper's time, by the way.
Or right. the referee's time. The referee's time. Thank you, Matt. Bit of a shove there. Referee says play on. There's a player down. The West Valley Yakima fandom could not be more irate, ladies and gentlemen. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for...
Corner.
A corner kick. I stand corrected. Thank you. It will be a corner kick for the Rams. Could be a golden opportunity for the ladies from Yakima County. A couple of more substitutions for Wenatchee.
We're under a minute on my clock left in this game.
One of the subs going in is Zaylee Stegman. Bit of a bounce there. Cleared away. Still at the edge of the box now. Eva Farias. Their order from the fandom is to blast it. There's a shot, and Burgess coming up big on a very, very tough shot, low into the corner. It will be a goal kick for Wenatchee. Mr. Torres with his arm bent there for a second. Looked like he was checking his watch. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Panthers.
We're now in extra time.
2-1 Wenatchee. Wenatchee suffering quite a bit here at the end of this contest. A good effort that time by Stegman. Rejected. Back to Stegman. Defensive effort by Rotondo. Sent out of bounds. Let's see what the referee says. It should be Wenatchee ball by my count. Let's see. It will be Wenatchee ball. Ball goes out of bounds once again. Painting the stripe. And a bit of a battle there. Trying to make it past the force, the white jerseys. Can't quite do it. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in once again. And another throw in. All these throw-ins favoring the Panthers. Flag is up.
Foul throw.
Looks like a technical foul on the throw-in. No, will it be a? Let me see.
It's a foul throw.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're asking for a yellow card on a foul throw.
It was a technical foul. It was a technical foul on the throw-in. A quick push upfield. Battling for it with a nice heel touch is Doucette. Ball manages to step outside. Ball goes out of bounds. A throw-in once again. A quick rejection by the Panthers. They have to be judicious. They just can't just blow it up. And there's the whistle that says that in District 5 of 4A girls soccer, the Panthers are second to none, winning the game and the district title by a final score of 2-1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll start the post-game show right after this.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing TV, Season 14. Join your host Mike Mitchell and his special guests as they explore some of the most exciting fisheries BC has to offer. BC Outdoors Sport Fishing TV. Check your listings for airtimes.
This is the time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant that they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place. Our family is here for your family.
The Triple Topper's back!
This November, what makes Abby's Triple Topper so great? It's the pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and ground beef toppings piled to the edge. It's a whole lot of pizza at a very special price. Order your Triple Topper at abbys.com.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today and let's find your happy place.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas. And introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Aniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter, so when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months plus save up to $1,100.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl, where we have just witnessed Wenatchee take this one by a score of 2-1 over a very stubborn West Valley Yakima Rams team, and this way qualify outright to the big dance, the state tournament. Next to me are two of the players from the Panthers and head coach Kirkpatrick. Welcome back, coach. Here we have Logan Gorsdidier and the goalkeeper Brooklyn Burgess. Did I get those names right?
Yes.
All right, awesome, cool. I'm off to a good start. Let's start with you, Logan. Please tell us that second goal. Take us to that play, because like we were talking right before the break, looks like you slalom past 12 players, the water boy, the head coach, the assistant coach, the bus driver, everybody. Take us to that play.
I just no one was stepping to me, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just take my opportunity that I have, and somehow I got in the box and it was just me and the keeper, so I was like, placement is what I need, that's what I had.
Were you surprised that you were able to be so quickly, so open right in front of the keeper that time?
A little bit. I thought we would have they'd have a stronger step to me, but I mean, the opportunity was there, so
all right.
Yeah.
All right, if you could switch the mic to Ms. Burgess. Ms. Burgess, welcome.
Thank you.
And there's nobody here, just me and you.
Me and you.
Okay. All right. Now, let me ask you, what about this West Valley Yakima team gave you trouble? Because they came to play, no question about it.
They have a hard striker. She plays a great game, and she's always open. She always takes those opportunities, but we shut them down. Our defense played a great game, and we came out on top.
All right. Now, if you could pass that mic over there to Coach Kirkpatrick. You said it, Coach. You called it. It is hard to beat a team 3 times in a season, and today was living proof.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's any sport. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, and they've given us a hard game. This was definitely the hardest game they gave us. These two stepped it up, though. I mean, Brooke had, I don't even know how many saves today. She did kind of save our bacon, but both teams played hard, and we wish West Valley the best of luck. I think they'll have success going forward in their next few games. So
absolutely. If you could switch the mic back to you right there,
okay.
right there, Ms.
All
Burgess.
right.
Ms. Burgess, I would like to ask you, what did you guys talk about at halftime? Because it looks like you came out looking for a different gear, trying to make a difference right away.
Yeah, we came out. We needed to score. It was 0-0 in our heads. We just needed to stay on top. We were really struggling in the midfield, but eventually we got it and worked really hard with Logan scoring another 2 goals.
Absolutely. And if you could pass the mic to Ms. Logan, it's like, what needs to be fixed for you guys between now and the first round of state?
Honestly, I just think playing the simple pass, even if someone's 5 feet away from you, you can pass them, and just movement off the ball. And keeping our heads up, communication, and not getting frantic with the ball. I think just everyone stays calm and just gives it their best. I think we'll do great at state.
All right. If you pass once again.
All right.
The same question. What needs to be fixed between now and the first round of state?
We need to connect through the midfield and to the outsides. And like she said, communicate, look up. I think we're doing great offensively. We could work on some things defensively, like stepping. But other than that, I think we're a pretty solid team.
All right. And finally, Coach, I'd like to ask you, what has been the key for this game, for this team? Because I watched them today, and sometimes when you win so many games in a row, you start playing to not lose. This is not that is not this team. You guys play to win every time out. What is the key to that?
I think playing to win and not playing to lose is kind of the same thing, but ultimately, putting more goals on the scoreboard and the end goal for us. We've had the same end goal all season. Our team handbook, it's listed number 1. We are trying to change the culture. We are trying to win a state championship. So getting these girls to believe that's possible, because I don't think that's always been known or encouraged that we can do that. Our team is our league is thought of as kind of less than these other leagues in the state. Arguably true, but knowing that we can beat those teams and we can play with the best of them. So although we do play some teams that maybe aren't as competitive as some of the schools on the west side, we've had that mindset that that's going to be who we're facing at the end. We're going to see a pretty competitive team next week, and we've been playing our game versus playing down to these other teams. So and that's not a diss on our league. are facing some of the best players in the country on the west side. So it's a combination of girls that have played for 15 years together, and they're playing on these top tier club programs. And Wenatchee has done a really good job at the youth program and the club program of building up our clubs around here, and I think that's showing up on our field. And so we're going to run with that. We're going to run with that momentum, and we're going to try to do what no team has done from this part of the state. So that's been our goal. That's what drives us every day. I think we say it just about every day at practice. This is one step closer to that final picture, which is a ring on our fingers at the end of the season. So I've told them, you know, we celebrate senior night and we think, oh, this is the last game for the seniors. And I said, no, we have 4 more weeks. This is not the last game of the season. I told them we'll start doing Secret Santa pretty soon because we're going to keep playing all year round. That's the goal for us.
All right. Well, looking forward to more victories either on this field or over on the west side come tournament time. That was Ms. Gorsdidier, Ms. Burgess, and of course, Coach Kirkpatrick. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll close this one out from the Apple Bowl. Don't go away.
Hey, man. How's your arm?
Getting better, actually, thanks.
Did they give you anything for pain after surgery? Because I think I may have some left over.
Nah, that's all right, man. Actually, me and my doctor talked about not sharing prescriptions, and that ibuprofen is a good option for me. The risk of addiction, it's not worth it.
Makes sense.
Take the next step. Don't share your prescriptions and talk to your friends about the dangers of opioids.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee moves on to state. West Valley Yakima moves on to play Eisenhower for a chance to go to state. So this contest finishes with Wenatchee ahead 2-1, but I gotta hand it to West Valley Yakima. When I first came in here this evening, I thought, okay, it's a big bad Panther against the 3 little Rams. It was not at all that. It was, you said it at the beginning of the game, there is hope for West Valley Yakima, and they showed it today. They came to play, they put up a fight, they attacked, they attacked the entire game. They really brought their A game to this contest today.
Yeah, they had a game plan, they stuck to it, and I think it was the right game plan. And but unfortunately for them, Wenatchee was Wenatchee this year, and didn't break. They bent a little bit. They did give up a goal, as we saw, but their team is a little different this year, and they finished this one out. They found a way not to let that goal put them into a panic and concede your second, proverbial 2-0 tie and then loss. They kept that foot on the pedal. They kept trying to score goals even though they were up 2-0. And I think that's what, their heart and their mindset this year is what carried them through this game.
Absolutely. The final score, it is 2-1 for Wenatchee over West Valley Yakima. On behalf of everyone involved, I'm Sebastian Moraga. This fine gentleman here is Matt Wisen saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Battling for it is Logan Gorsdidier, and I do mean battling the shot. Go, 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 go.
Thanks for watching live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast has been a presentation of our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage was also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Be sure to follow local sports on our website or through our app for Apple and Android devices at ncwlife.com. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
We're 2 minutes into